Welcome to 27 Topics. Our guest today is Nancy Ackerley. She is the Executive Director of the Jasper Chamber of Commerce and also is here to tell us everything going on during the days of December the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of December. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you, Paul.
I understand, you know, from the Jasper Downtown Merchants that you're the person that knows all about O Tannenbaum days.
Well, I'm not sure that I know all of it, but I have coordinated the events the past couple of years, so I do know pretty much about what's going on during O Tannenbaum days.
So let's iron out and see what you have this morning.
Well, I don't know if we have enough time to talk about everything, but we'll give it a shot.
Okay, we'll want to get all the wrinkles out of it so it'll operate smoothly.
That's right. One thing I wanted to mention about O Tannenbaum Days is in Jasper, that is part of the Old World Christmas events for Du Bois County, and it's really the third event, and it brings up kind of the rear for the Christmas Stroll and the Christkindl Mart in Ferdinand, and then O Tannenbaum Days is the first weekend in December. And we are trying to focus in Jasper on the arts and the artists and the artisans in our area. And that's the whole focus of the weekend, is having these people demonstrate their arts, their artistry, and do it in the stores and in some of the other locations around town. And so we're trying to highlight that part of the arts in Jasper.
So tell us everything that's going on. I mean, we're talking about arts. What, where are these locations?
Well, we have about 50 different locations of things going on within Jasper for the weekend. And I'd like to talk about maybe about half of those that have an actual artist or an artisan or musician in their business place or in other locations such as the library or whatever. But starting off with Dysinger Jewelers of Jasper, they're going to be doing some jewelry remounting and restyling, and that would be very interesting. And they're also going to be having a gemstone with a lot of their beautiful gems on display. And then the Queen of Angels on Saturday will have the Strings group performing, and Strings is the local group of musicians who play the violins, and so they will be performing Saturday afternoon at Queen of Angels. And then at Chocolate Bliss, that's a new store in downtown Jasper, they're going to be having a Jasper High School student on the guitar Friday evening from 6 until 8 p.m. And at Sternberg Furniture Showrooms all weekend, they are going to be having Myra Nelson, who will be doing some ironwork. So that's something really different and something new for the weekend that we've not had before, someone demonstrating ironwork. In addition to those things, we'll mention a couple more as time goes on, but we will have the Actors Community Theater will be doing some caroling downtown, as will another group, Anissa Bradley. She has some musicians, and they will be singing. And then usually we have the Jasper Middle School Choir doing some caroling around the downtown. So we'll have plenty of music going on in addition to the music that's kind of piped in outside of downtown.
Well, tell me more about what else is going on there. There's a lot.
Okay. You know, many other stores will have punch and cookies and registration for prizes, but what I'm focusing on is the ones that actually have an artist or an artisan or musician in their stores. And Rag Pickers will have Kim Schrader. She will be demonstrating hand painting on furniture, and she'll be doing that Saturday from 11 until 3, in addition to refreshments being available there. And then upstairs of Rag Pickers is a business called Firehorse Yoga and Massage. And this is something that maybe everyone watching would like to get involved in, because they will be having free chair massages. So just think, Paul, you can be out shopping and walking around and then stop in up at Firehorse and get a free chair massage to kind of relax you so you can go and complete the rest of the weekend. And they'll also be giving information on yoga and having yoga and massage certificates available for sale, and teaching people about yoga and Pilates. The Serenity Shop has something neat. They're doing something for children, the Story of Christmas, a coloring contest. And the details are at the store or on their website at the serenitysshopjasper.com. And they will be doing the judging of that Sunday at 2:30. And then the Copper Box has two really neat artists for the weekend. Saturday from 12 to 3, Alex Schneider will be doing glass blowing. And on Sunday, Eddie Rashi will be on the guitar, and that is at the Copper Box. And then at Beckman's Furniture, they are having glass bead making demonstrations and creations, and then the beads will also be on display all weekend. So Saturday they're having the glass bead making from 10 until 2, and then the beads on display all weekend. And at the Sturm Hardware, they have done this for several years, and they are kind of teaming up with the Du Bois County Museum, and they have someone coming in to do butter churning, and that's kind of a lost art, I believe. And so from 10 to 2 on Saturday, they will have a volunteer from the museum there churning butter and giving samples of it also. And then again, many other stores have cookies and punch and drawings and maybe some free giveaways that they're doing. But another new business in downtown is Keith Fritz Fine Furniture. And try to say that 3 times, Paul.
Yes, no, I'll let you do that.
That's kind of a mouthful. But it is Keith Fritz Fine Furniture. And Keith is really a craftsman. He had been working out on the East Coast in the Washington, D.C. area, and had also made a table for Bill and Hillary Clinton. So he has some very fine artistry, and he'll be doing some demonstrating of old world craftsmanship on Saturday from 11 to 3. And then you can always stop in at the bakery and get some of their delicious tasting donuts or Springlies or coconut macaroons and all kinds of the great things that they have available. And of course the Antique Mall will be having cookies. And if you don't know where the Antique Mall, it is over by the Dairy Queen and by the Remax office. It's in the old Hoosier Desk Factory building, and there's some really, really neat stuff going on in there and some great antiques. Green Thumb Garden Center will be having Natalie Combs on the piano throughout the day on Saturday, and of course some also beautiful creations that they've made themselves. And then everyone likes a Christmas bazaar, so Brookside Village will be holding a Christmas bazaar on Saturday from 9 until 1 o'clock. And Olinger Diamond Center will be having Kevin Olinger at the jeweler's bench, and he'll be demonstrating some of his jewelry craftsmanship. And then at Audio World, they will be having Swampy, the wood carver, and Swampy's kind of famous around this area. Joe Schoenbachler is his name. And he will be there at Audio World from 12 to 4 and Sunday from 12 to 4, and they'll also have cookies and treats. And then at My Favorite Things, which if you've never been there, it's a neat little place. It's at the old Ruber's grocery store over on 7th Street. And they have a lot of wonderful crafts and handmade items in there. And they will be having a group of people doing some knitting. And that will be all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Precious Blood Church will be having the St. Nick Bazaar Saturday from 8 a.m. until 7 and Sunday 8 a.m. until noon. And in addition to the bazaar, they're also having a cookie walk. So please get there early so you can get a good selection of cookies for your Christmas table.
Well, it looks also like they have all kinds of like noodles and dumplings?
Right, a lot of homemade things. Cinnamon rolls, noodles, dumplings, so not only can you buy them, but you can give some great gifts to people too of some homemade items. And they'll also be selling some lasagna and apple pies at Precious Blood Church. Well, Paul, that is a full walk around all the way from the north side of Jasper, really to the south side of Jasper. We only covered about 20, probably of the 40 different businesses that have things going on in their stores. But we do have these wonderful maps. These map guides are available at many of the downtown locations, at many of the stores, and also at the chamber office at 302 West 6th Street. And we'll have a box outside with these maps in them available all weekend.
And they're probably on the counter at every store?
Yes, they would be, yes.
And also, let's talk a little bit about what is on this abate of Du Bois County joining in with this year's Tannenbaum Days. Yes,
ABATE is the motorcycle group. I really think ABATE is a national group of motorcyclists. I'm not for sure what the initials stand for, but in Du Bois County, they are doing the Bikers Toys for Tots. For Tykes, pardon me. It's the Bikers Toys for Tykes, and in addition to collecting toys, clothing, money, canned goods, they are going to be doing a rendezvous and a toy run. And on Saturday of Tannenbaum Days, that would be Saturday, December the 3rd, at German American Bank parking lot at 8th and Newton Streets, they're going to be having a motorcycle show. So they're expecting about 200 motorcycles to show up, and be on display. And the only thing you have to do for admission into that parking lot is bring a canned good or a toy for the Toys for Tykes program, or give a cash donation, whatever works for you. But there will be motorcycles there. And then about noon, I believe they're doing what they call a toy run. And so all the motorcycles will take off from that parking lot. So that should be really exciting and loud, I think, if you've ever heard some of those motorcycles. That'll be very exciting. And then I think at that point they go around and they do pick up some of the toys and deliver them to some of the organizations that they donate those to.
Does most of that go to TRICAP, or where does the funds go?
I believe it goes to some of the TRICAP services, and then some of the food and the money goes to the food banks. So it's a very good, worthwhile cause.
Certainly for our community.
It is, it is.
Then another thing is the historic Home for the Holidays tour.
Yes, this is a new event last year, and I do want to credit Kitty Raker. She is a homeowner in the downtown area, and it was her idea to do the historic home tours of some of the historic homes in the downtown Jasper area. So this year we have 5 homes on the tour, and these are just regular, ordinary people who are opening their homes and giving tours of their homes, and of course they'll be nicely decorated in Christmas style. But the people will be welcoming you into their home. We are charging for that. It is, pre-tickets are $6, and the day of at the homes it's $8, and it is for all ages. 12 and under, or under 12 I should say, are free to get in, and 12 and under have to pay the ticket price. But it is all ages, and you can bring your children with you on these tours. We have 5 homes, 2 on 6th Street. One is at 327 East 6th Street, and one is at 209 East 6th Street. One on Jackson, that would be 816 Jackson Street, and one on Main, 1005 Main Street, and then another one on Jackson at 1415 Jackson. So you can easily walk from home to home, or you could drive from home to home if you're not able to walk that distance. But they're really not that far apart. We have the tickets available at the chamber office, and then some of the stores in the downtown area also have those tickets available. But it's really a wonderful thing, Paula. You don't every day get to just go into someone's home and look at the historical value of their home and some of the beautiful woodwork that's in those old homes.
And that is on Saturday only?
It is Saturday only, you're right.
December 3rd?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Then there is another Lights of Hope home tour.
That's right, and we want to thank the American Cancer Society for holding their fundraiser during O Tannenbaum Days. And this one is Sunday only, and the Lights of Hope home tour is throughout all of Du Bois County, and I believe that they have 5 homes on their tour also. Their tickets are $20, and you definitely would have to drive from home to home on those. And I don't really have the locations of those, but it is a nice fundraiser for the American Cancer Society, and you get to see some beautiful homes, and they will be nicely decorated in Christmas attire also.
And they can call 482-7545 for more information.
That's
on
right,
that.
for tickets, 482-7545.
And not to, their ticket price for Sunday on their tour of homes is $20.
Yes, it is $20, right.
And the
right.
one on Saturday for the old historic homes is $6 and $8.
That's right, and the proceeds for the historic home tour goes to ROJAC, the Redevelop Old Jasper Action Coalition.
And while we're on ROJAC, let's get on some train rides.
Yes, let's do that. On Sunday, we have train rides offered, boarding at the train depot, and that is at 2nd and Jackson Streets, and there will be musical entertainment on the trains. We'll have an engine and 2 cars and maybe a caboose. You never know, we never know that until the trains get here from French Lick. But the cost is minimal. We're charging $2 for an adult and $1 for any age child. So we do have to cover some of our costs. We have given these train rides for free in the past, and we've decided that we do need to charge for these because we do pay the musicians and we do pay to use the train also. But in the train depot all weekend, on Saturday from 9 to 4 and Sunday from noon until 4, we are having an artist studio sale, and the Jasper Arts Center is helping to sponsor this. There will be artwork of many local artists on sale, some great bargains, and just some beautiful artwork. They'll also be having free cookies and hot chocolate and a free child's ornament project. So you can come and your children can make an ornament, ride the train, you can maybe buy some beautiful artwork and do that all down at the train depot area. But remember, the train rides are Sunday only.
Train rides are Sunday only, but there will be activities down there all weekend?
Yes, Saturday and Sunday will be the activities, including the free ornament making project.
Well, good. Bring your camera.
Definitely bring your camera.
Yes. And then also the Jasper Arts Center has things going on at the Crimp Gallery.
That's right, and that will be Friday from 10 to 5 and Sunday from 12 to 3. And the Crimp Gallery has a beautiful display of the Visual Arts Committee. And what that is local artists. They have a Visual Arts Committee, so people will have things on display of all different art mediums, probably pottery, oil painting, drawing, and things like that. So it's a beautiful display, and it is on display all during the month of December. But in addition to that, the Actors Community Theater will be presenting Nonsense, and it's a wonderful play if you've never seen it before. It's a great comedy, and it will be Friday at 7:30, Saturday at 2 and 7:30, and then Sunday at 2 o'clock matinee. And you can call the Jasper Arts Center at 482-3070 for ticket prices and to have them save you a couple tickets for the performances during the weekend.
Well, there's really a lot of different events going on, and there might be some businesses and manufacturing facilities that may want to take advantage of the play Nonsense and other events taking place at the Arts Center.
That's true. And they also have, later on in the month of December, they have the Von Trapp children singing. And of course, if you remember, these are the great-grandchildren, I think, of Captain Von Trapp, and that is from The Sound of Music. So that'll be a wonderful Christmas performance, and that's later on at the Arts Center during the month of December.
Yeah, and these are great events for Christmas gift giving.
It just goes to show you how important the arts are in Jasper and how that is the reason why that we're wanting to promote the arts and a lot of the things that go on.
One more thing about the arts is pretty well, we're talking about local artists in the stores and down at the train depot.
Definitely local artists, and even the Nonsense performance. Those are local actors and actresses. Yes. So it really is very much local, very much family-oriented. The whole weekend is family-oriented. And I wanted to mention a couple of other things going on, Paul. Saturday and Sunday of O Tannenbaum Days, we have tours of St. Joseph Church, and we all know that's a beautiful historical church. And if you've never been in it, because of course not everyone is Catholic in the area, and not everyone lives in the area, but those will be Saturday and Sunday at 2 o'clock, and all you do is meet at the main doors of the church. And so it's beautiful, and I think they might even be having the dedication of the new parish center that weekend.
On Sunday afternoon, I think it's somewhere around 2 o'clock.
Right, so people can kind of take advantage of the whole thing and see how beautiful St. Joseph's Parish is and how important it is to the city of Jasper.
Yes.
And then on Sunday at 2 o'clock at the public library, we have Santa Claus doing some story telling there, reading a book, I think. And that's at 2 o'clock on Sunday. And then the museum, it's just wonderful that we have the DuBois County Museum, and we want to give the volunteers there such credit for all the work that they do. It is an all-volunteer organization. And for the weekend of O Tannenbaum Days, they have the Magic of Toy Trains, and you can imagine what that is, so I guess they're going to have some toy train displays set up. And you can also learn about the real trains that once traveled in and out of DuBois County, and that still travel in and out of DuBois County. But the hours for the museum are Friday 10 to 2, Saturday 10 to 2, and Sunday 1 until 4.
And then let's focus back onto the Jasper Downtown Square.
All right, Paul.
We have a couple of events there, including Santa Claus.
Well, we couldn't have O Tannenbaum Days without Santa Claus. We couldn't have Christmas without Santa Claus, I guess. Santa will be in his special house, and Santa has a newly remodeled house that just looks gorgeous. If you haven't taken the time to see it, you need to go down and take the time to see Santa's house. But Santa will be in his house Friday from 5 until 8, Saturday noon until 3, and Sunday noon until 3. And so come down. It doesn't cost anything to visit Santa. Have your kids sit on Santa's lap, take pictures. Take pictures in front of the beautiful Christmas tree that we have on the square, and just enjoy the whole atmosphere of Christmas in downtown Jasper. And while you're down there, Friday evening, take a carriage ride. The carriages will be running from 5 until 8 Friday, and Saturday afternoon and from noon until 4. And there will also be musical entertainment, but not on the carriages, but the carolers and things right around the square area. So, Paul, it's a pretty jam-packed weekend. I'm not sure that a person could get to everything if they wanted to, but I think it's an opportunity for everyone with all kinds of taste and interest, and especially if you have children or if you want to do some great shopping, this is your perfect opportunity to do this in Jasper.
Well, I think it's really great. It is a jam-packed weekend for the city of Jasper. There's a lot going on, plus this is the place to shop for the holidays. And in downtown Jasper, for an example, we have Santa Claus, the carriage rides, and really something going on everywhere in the area. And the shops, I'm sure, and the stores have the merchandise that you're looking for.
I think they do, and through the Chamber we always encourage people to shop locally, support our local businesses that support our schools, our business, our organizations, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, 4-H, you name it. Our businesses are very generous and they support all of those programs and the athletic programs and every program that involves our youth and really our adults also. So please be supportive of our local stores and shop locally.
And again, there are maps available in the downtown area.
That's right, that's right.
On everything that's taking place. There is a, I guess this is it, a 8.5 by 11 sheet.
This is everything that's going on during
And it tells
Otanambam
you
days.
everything that's going on during Otanambam days, and a street map on the back where the events are located. So this would, you know, you want to make sure you pick one up early and plan to be in Jasper on December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yes, definitely. I wanted to mention that it's easy to just kind of go through. We have the businesses numbered 1 through 40, and then the other sites of interest such as the church, the museum, the library, those have letters by them. So it's easy to locate everything on the map and to kind of chart out what you want to do for the weekend. Starting on Friday, maybe on Friday you might want to start at going to the Nonsense performance or go to some of the stores that have things going on Friday evening. Get up early, Saturday morning, go to Precious Blood, go to the Cookie Walk, go to Brookside Village for the bazaar, go into many of the stores and see what they have going on, see what they're giving away. Make sure you get your name registered for some wonderful prizes. Get some of the treats, and then take some time to eat in some of the restaurants that we have. Continue again with your shopping, ride the carriage rides, ride the train. Paul, I'm getting exhausted just talking about
I
it.
tell you, Nancy, you need to go to the Power Horse Yoga and Massage above Rag Pickers to get a little relaxation.
That's right, and we can do that Saturday from 10:30 to 4. We can go get a chair massage. So as you can see, there are just so many things going on. It's just a pleasure to help coordinate all the activities for Otanambam days, and I just hope that everyone takes advantage of the fun and the excitement going on that weekend and just really enjoy your time in Jasper.
It's a great weekend in Jasper, and thank you, Nancy, for being our guest today, telling us all about it here on 27 Topics.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it.
If you or someone you know has a talent to showcase or an event to promote on 27 Topics, please contact this station